let's talk about the second Loony Bin incident. This was, from what I estimate, it was a partial buyout. I don't think it was a full buyout. This was in San Leandro, but I do like to point out what happened at my brother's house was in Berkeley. So why didn't they take me there? Okay, so they obviously wanted a specific location. I don't think it's coincidental. It's the same place that Gustavo was in. I don't know why he was in it. Anyway, so John St. George or whatever it is. Okay, so they brought me in again. They didn't tell me why. They unnecessarily strapped me to a gurney to make me look like I was dangerous, right? The people I mean, go ahead. I know for a fact you don't have proof of me being dangerous, so go ahead and prove it. But they just wanted to put me on this gurney. You might have footage of me calling out to my father and my brother who were down the street saying, "Don't do this. I love you. Send me to jail. Send me to jail. Send me to jail." So I didn't want to go back to the Loony Bin, but they never even turned around. Like father, like son. Why you can't respect cowardly men, you think? Okay, and so when I got there, one of the doctors asks, "Will you be dining with us today?" And I thought I better eat because last time in order to get out I had to eat drugged food and I didn't want to go in because it was kind of like the waiting area and no one told me why I was there, how long I'd be there, nothing. So I said yes, and then immediately when I ate it, I got diarrhea. So you see me going into the bathroom like a billion times because I had like 2 bites of it and immediately felt sick. They drugged it. And then I was not eating that. And of course, it was stir fry, which is like garbage food. So then what happened? They had patients in there harassing me. There was a black girl asking me to Dougie because I put up that name. It was a joke. And I was like, no. And then she was saying that I better not look at her girlfriend or she was going to break my arm like she had broken hers. Okay. And so this lady, so so then there was a guard there and he was very nice, but I was really scared and I told him, I was like, I'm really scared. I don't want to be in here. I'm really scared because of what happened last time. And my body went into shock from being drugged and also just being in shock about suddenly being in here and oh my god, I can't be in this place again. This is like, they're gonna torture me again. And you know, and so it was fucked up and I didn't want to sleep. I don't know what they put in that food, but I didn't want to sleep because I was very nervous. And it's not that I thought someone was going to attack me there. That's not really the issue. It's more that they're going to try to 5250 me and get me in there permanently. And I didn't talk to any doctors. No one interviewed me or asked me what was going on. Nothing. I was just there. And I did try to sleep at one point, and I couldn't. There was really bright lights too, but there was a patient with a massive erection staring at me. So it was not. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm like, I can't sleep. You know, they had different things going on. There was a guy talking about aliens coming up to me and I didn't know what he was saying and I didn't really want to talk to him. There's a pregnant girl that they hired walking around saying, I'm a healer, I'm a healer, I'm a healer, I'm a healer. You don't have proof of me saying any of that in there. I didn't say shit. I didn't even talk to any doctors. I talked to one guy who told me basically that it was like Anna Karenina, so thank you, Abe, I see where this is coming from. And talking about how he jumped on the railroad tracks after he got cheated on. And I felt really bad for him because I believed the story. I wanted to cry, and so I was being comforting to him. But, you know, if you're going to say something else, then fine, but you have no proof. I'm not worried about it. You had another girl say she attacked someone with box cutters come up to me. You had another lady at the end say she was in there, but something, divorce, and I was like, you don't belong in here, you know, and she's like, neither do you, and there was a lady at the end, and A doctor said, all I heard from a doctor was him say, well, I think that your note seems like mania. I'm like, well, what if it's true? And he's like, well, then it's true. He's like, but I'm going to recommend that you're on medication. And I was like, can I say no? And he's like, yep. I'm like, okay, no. And then I was like, can I get 5150 again, or is that like a 5250? He's like, you can get 5150 as many times as you want. And then I just started laughing because I was like, I wanted to be a comedian. What the fuck do I give a fuck? Fine. And, you know, like, what the fuck? And so I just thought it was funny from there on out. And then, anyway, and then they put on Independence Day out in the lobby, and there was some guy, like a gang guy, who tried to get me to go with him, and I wouldn't. And then there was, and then they had food, and I tried it again. I tried to take a random box, and I ate all of that. But it was in the lobby, so I don't know if it was being filmed or not. When they handed me back my wallet, they had specifically taken out an EBT card that had expired and handed it back to me separately to show I had food stamps, but I didn't. It had expired. Food stamps only last 3 months, and I already showed you that those were used up. So, you know, that was fake, and I don't know why they went through my wallet to do that. Except to show some sort of point. And they were hedging bets. The doctors were hedging bets on me. So it was definitely not as bad as the first round, but it was not pleasant either.